has an NL East matchup. It's the 51s and the Marlins. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Luis Robert.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
So, almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Rodriguez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Trey Turner now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That's off the mark. Ball one.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Ibanez whips it to first. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Mike Trout.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft, right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. And 1-2.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's Trout. Another solid power season. And first offering is fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Robert moves under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in Houston, our starter in this one, Brooks Raley.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. That one to first. Goldie takes it to the bag. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. You know, guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive. Trout ranging back, still going back, and caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now it's Luis Robert. Homered last night, added another hit as well. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. Good eye right there. Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch. He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Righty to the plate. That's hard hit on the line. Robert puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Here's Mookie Betts. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Welcome back. Bottom of the 2nd. And here's the catcher, Martinez. Raley back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Into center. Trout is there. Brings it in. And there's one down. And it's Aledmys Diaz. And a swing and a miss there. 2nd inning here, no score. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. And there's 2 away. And now it's Yoenis Cespedes. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Just
No,
missed.
that's outside. Ball.
Swings and
1
misses.
strike.
And it's 2-1. That one missed. Swing and a pop-up. Witt makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back. And here is Trey Turner. Rodriguez back to work. The other way. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. Doubled in his first AB. Witt in his 2nd season, batting 2nd in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at 2nd base. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and 2nd. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. 2nd base, not so much.
The 0-2. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Tucker. Reached on an infield single his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. Top of the third, no score. Goes down looking. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a pitch. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches. 31 years old. And he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Oh, 2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field, but then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Andy Ibanez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next one misses. Ball 2. This to third. Over to Goldie. And the inning is over. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Ripped on the ground to second. To first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. I think with Mike Trout, when you consider all the awards, the wins above replacement, he's on a trajectory, if he stays healthy, that he'll end up as one of the greatest position players of all time. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Schwarber at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started. One of the unfortunate things is that in this guy's career, particularly early, we just didn't get to see him in the postseason very much. You want to see the best players playing in October.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here at Minute Maid Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike two.
1-2.
Swing and a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Grounder might be two. To second, there's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Luis Robert now. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Go ahead run on base. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to first. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Mookie to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Relay throw home. Tag safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, we finally have a score in this ball game. Sac fly. Nice job of manufacturing a run, and that could end up being a big run at this rate.
Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Rodriguez out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, Michael Baez. This is his first appearance of the season. So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Martinez up and throwing. Right-handed reliever. Out there to center. Robert on the move. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that will end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Martinez. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Just missed. There's the strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Aledmys Diaz now. He swings and fouls one off. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs. And now the right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings. Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now the left fielder, Jorge Soler. Adam Ottavino gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Righty delivers. And that one is inside ball 1. Cespedes off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Tucker. The pitch. In the air, center field. Robert moves under it. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Mike Trout. Well, Singy, Mike Trout, the resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best position players ever. And the pitch. In the air, right field, Cespedes. Under it, makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Now, Nolan Arenado. Swings through that one. 0-1. Arenado, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And the righty deals. That one ripped. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Arenado into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So a man aboard, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Outside. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
To tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. Late on that fastball.
2-2.
And now it's filled up. Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle. Swing and a slow roller. Ibanez tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play. And that. And he deals. That's a little bit low. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's just foul. That was close. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And fires in a fastball at 95. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. That one misses in the dirt. Ibanez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is in for a strike. The punch out there. 2 gone now. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Yandy Diaz now.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That's in there. Strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
In there. And so now 1-2. Got him. The big righty strikes out the side. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Martinez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
The pitch. That one ripped. Cespedes raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Action in the pen down there. Huascar Brazoban getting ready to go. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner with a chance now. That one fouled off. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back up the middle and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
There's a strike.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And a 1-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Diaz. Now the throw to first on the run. That ends the frame. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Yoan Moncada. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Aaron Loop.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it, whips it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Martinez. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Now the 0-1. Popped up right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Aledmys Diaz now. New pitcher on now, Jason Adam. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. In there for strike one. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is gone. His 12th of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jorge Soler getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's a slider for a strike. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. The left-hander on now, number 35.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Tucker. And the pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias up and loosening in the pen. Left-hand batter waits. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now batting, Mike Trout. And there's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert moves under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there are 2 down. Nolan Arenado will hit next.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Way high.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Welcome back, and now it's going to be number 33. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Devin Williams. He's pitching on 2 days rest. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
1 ball, no strike.
And the first pitch misses in the dirt. And a foul ball. Bounce back to the mound. Turner with the throw to first. That is the inning. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Raisel Iglesias.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. Cespedes going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Iglesias measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat well all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
On the ground to third. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Cedric Mullins trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And that's too high. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cespedes under it. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And foul ball. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fly ball to right. Cespedes under it. Ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.